He was like, they called me like, KDOT, what's up? I heard they opened up Pandora's box. I got unboxed in by a landslide. He said, nah, homie, we too sensitive. It'll spill out in the streets. I make the call, get the coast involved, and history repeat. But I resolve inside that private hall while sitting down with Jay. He said, it's funny how one verse can fuck up the game. Isn't that crazy?
I'm sorry. It's really not a competition with that nigga. And now my bias is coming out.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to say. But
Yo, it's the MalloryBrosPodcast, episode 195. It's the first day of April. It's April Fool's Day. Y'all are probably listening to this on April 2nd, but welcome to April.
Mm-hmm.
I would say we are already through the first quarter of 2024.
Yes, we are.
You know what I'm saying?
We're well into Q2 now.
Mm-hmm. And it was just Easter. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. Hope everybody got to be with their family.
Damn, no, I'm sorry. We are starting Q2. I'm sorry.
I got the Terrell look today. Terrell was like, you should wear them, bro. You should wear the glasses. So if you're not looking at the visual, I feel like a nerd right now, though.
No, you look like if a nigga said, have you seen Lord of the Rings? You would be like, I read the books. You look like you read Game of Thrones and then watched it. That's how you look.
I actually banged with this shirt that he got on, so it's hard for me to get on about this, but
you know,
I don't know. You look like a nigga
only wore this because I have not shopped. I will say this, though. It's a funny day because April 2nd, last year, I had my baby shower. And it was April 1st was a crazy day for me last year. Run around here and get this. Run over there and get that. Did you make sure you picked this up? Run back. Oh, God.
Damn. Yeah.
It was a whole year ago, though. Isn't that crazy?
Hell yeah.
And my boy is 10 months. Middle of next week. Time just.
Sheesh.
Time.
I feel like I know somebody's birthday is April 2nd. I used to always say you was one day off from being a complete fool. I used to always say that. You was one day away from being an April fool. I don't know. Anyway, if it's your birthday today, happy birthday. It's your birthday this week or it just passed.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday. I felt like this episode of this podcast, I told Terrell, we need a little bit of some you know? Last 2 weeks of going back and forth, I'm sick of this shit. You know?
I love it. And people love it.
I love it. People love it. But look, I'm going to have some fun. So
they want you to argue about something else. They want you to find something else to go back and forth about. Even if we arguing what's better, apples or oranges.
Apples. That's my.
Apples are great, but oranges are better. We're not starting that, but oranges are better.
Apples are better, but we won't get on that. Oranges,
we're not going to start
too much work
to even
open that bullshit.
Exactly, because oranges are way better for you.
They're better for you, but an apple is a much better fruit. It's top tier. You didn't leave an orange on your teacher's desk. You left an apple.
And that shit rotted. That's why it's a worm that come out.
That was a book.
Well, yeah, but I know there's no worms coming out of oranges. I'll tell you that much.
How do you know? Open an orange and put it on your teacher's desk. That hazy, prickly bullshit. Go just put some orange joints on.
The part of the orange that's actually good for you. All y'all that pick the white stuff off the orange, you're picking off the best part for you.
I feel like that's a lie, y'all. Like they say the bottom of the broccoli is the best part. Bull job.
The stalk is the most. It is. That's bullshit. It's just not.
Then why, when we was young, was our parents letting us hit the top of it? I don't want that bullshit.
Because first of all, the stalks are choking hazards. Naturally, they are. They're easier to. And most adults don't like the stalk either. So they say, kids ain't gonna like this bullshit. You was passed down that.
But we got older and found out we was eating the shit wrong. What? But anyway, weekend recap. Easter. What you got?
To start my weekend, I traded my truck in, got a new car. And then somebody legit hit my car the exact same day. So now I have to take that car to drop it off to be in the shop for a week. And I'll be riding around in a Nissan Juke.
Damn,
from Enterprise. For a week. So it's just, it is the most, like my dad came to watch my son because we were supposed to be going to this event. And he got there and was like, somebody hit your car. And I'm like, all right. You know how some motherfuckers play?
Nah, yeah.
I'm like, okay. He's like, no, dude, come out. Then hangs up. That's how you deal with old motherfuckers. You know how the old shows, they just hang up?
Yeah.
So he just hangs up. I'm like walking down the hallway thinking he's joking. Okay, what does he have? All the way to the point when I got outside, he was standing by my car, and I'm like, he must have a gift or something for me over there by the car. He just wants me to walk all the way to the car to see it. I get over there, and a motherfucker turned too early leaving their spot. Fuck my new shit up. Day one. You couldn't tell me. Now, me and God was beefing that day. Because I'm like, what the fuck is going on up there?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I told when Terrell told me that, I said, damn, I haven't even seen his whip. I didn't even see this shit. And then all of a sudden, he told me that. Dumb shit happening on the weekend.
Stupid. But Easter was great.
Easter was definitely great. Definitely great to see the fam. Definitely great to spend time with everybody, see everybody. We didn't get to see everybody, the whole fam, but yeah, I'm a family guy. But definitely had a great weekend and week leading up. It's been an eventful week. I feel like I've been going back and forth with people on Twitter, a little bit more active on Twitter this past week.
He has.
Yeah. But one thing we did start on Twitter, we could start with this. Beyonce, the queen, dropped her country album, Carter...
Cowboy Carter, 351st week. Broke the Spotify record for the year, as we knew she would.
And look, let me just read some
Gearing
of these.
up for another number one, as we knew she would.
I'm actually super impressed with this Beyonce the output from Beyonce's album. Like, I'm actually very impressed. Like, 76.13 million streams are on her debut with Spotify. Double Act 1's debut, which was only 43.2. Biggest debut of 2024 by nearly 30%. Biggest debut by a black female artist ever, and the 6th highest debut of all time for Cowboy Carter.
Yeah, I know why.
That's nuts.
It's because you got white folks tapping it.
And that's how I felt. Kinda.
You got us, and now you got the entire country music fandom. You got the reason when y'all see Taylor Swift doing the numbers she do, it's not a race thing, but it is just the truth.
Nah, yeah. And I want y'all to imagine if, like, Taylor Swift was like, you know what, I think I'm getting ready to take over R&B. I think I'm taking over R&B. And all her fans are like, yo, we on this R&B shit. Guess what? Okay, we're going to let y'all do that, but guess what? Oh, we going to show up and listen to that album. And if it's trash, we're going to be talking shit. And let me tell you, I've seen a lot of backlash as well on Beyonce's album from some of the country fans.
I've seen it from some of us, too. I've seen a mixed review. Just for clarity, me and Terrance, like we said, had a jam-packed weekend. So we legit have not listened to that album while y'all are watching this podcast. Hopefully today, while you watch the podcast, we are filming for that.
Yes. And Realist 9, our apologies, but I'm going to tell you this. At least, look, it's a country album. It's Beyonce. At least by the time y'all watch our video, you've listened to it a little bit. Y'all going to know some of the words already. You're going to have favorite tracks. It's going to be a good time. And we're excited because it's Beyonce. And let me tell you something.
100%. This has been the toughest thing for me. Yeah. I have so much shit muted. Like, my timeline looks like it's missing
motherfuckers. 27 tracks on her album, y'all. Is anybody doing the math? Anybody doing the math? Or do I have to do it for y'all every fucking time? Why do we call ourselves the Realest 9? When I do all the math.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Now, the first thing that we're going to start with this week is the first thing that happened, believe it or not, after the podcast last week. It happened out here. Shout out to everybody that checked on us. But the Francis Scott Key Bridge in Baltimore was hit by a container ship, and it absolutely collapsed. I've never seen a bridge collapse like that. It unfortunately took the lives of 6 individuals. Rest in peace to those 6 men who passed away from that wreckage. Believe it or not, they say the container ship lost power. They called a mayday and managed to get a bunch of people off the bridge, but the bridge was still hit. The bridge still collapsed. It's a freak accident that very much seemed like something straight out of a movie. Like, every time I go over any bridge over water, I'm thinking, what if this motherfucker just shut down? Or what if somebody crashed and I just got to sit up here? I've always thought about that. So to see that shit happening and so close on a bridge that I've been on, Francis Scott Key, come on.
Yeah. It's crazy because we was coming from my son's swimming lesson. We was going into Maryland, going over to Woodrow.
Yeah.
And it was just quiet in the car. And I had my dad with me. I'm like, you know what's kind of fucked up? You know what happened to the bridge? He was like, dude, I was just thinking the same thing. We was kind of like anxious going over the bridge after that. That was that same day. Yeah. Mind you, this motherfuckers doing they jog over the bridge. I said, y'all brave. I don't know if I would have been able to do that today. Because it was just crazy, man. That boat was huge. Did you see the comparison of the boat
Nah, yeah, the boat was
size
huge.
of the boat?
Yeah, that boat was big as hell. Oh, give me those.
Don't put them somewhere I can't find them.
One thing that they did say is that it will take up to 10 years to rebuild this bridge. And me and A-Train was talking about it. A-Train has a background in like political science in a way. So I get a kick out of sometimes listening to her perspective. She was talking about how it doesn't necessarily not make sense for them to build this new bridge, because what they ain't gonna do is say, oh, okay, what was the Francis Scott Key Bridge built like? Okay, let's just try to put it back. Now they get a chance to like make it better, do better things.
Yes.
You know, so I think it will take a minute, but man, I'm just wondering what type of void that's about to cause for all of the travel out here. You know,
It was a long time ago I looked at how bridges were made.
Yeah.
Because it's like, how the fuck do you build something over water? How do you even find the bottom? Like, how do you do it?
Nah, and have you seen people talking about the underwater bridge out here in VA?
What?
Talk to your boy C. All of a sudden, some people were talking about this underwater bridge where you start over water, then you go underwater. I said, or underwater something. I'm like, damn, why have I never seen that? And low key, I fuck with that.
I fuck with that too.
You know what they need to do with underwater shit like that? Windows. How dope would it be? You know how you go, first off, I'm a kid that loved to go through tunnels.
You was the
Love-
car, you
I
was the car
love
wash
tunnels.
lover. You was the dude you used to love the car wash.
Yeah. I mean, there's no shame in my game. I remember going to my grandmother's house at like 5 a.m. in the morning with my dad. Sometimes Terrell would sleep. I always stayed up for the tunnel. Always.
Mm-hmm.
If I were to go underwater in a bridge, can you imagine even though it's dark? You ain't going to be able to see shit. It's just going to be black.
I think one of my dream vacations is to go to it's a resort in the Maldives where your room is legit underwater.
Yes, man. A-Train loved whales. So I said, you know what? I'm going to figure it out. I'm going to see if I can get us somewhere we can go see some whales. She was like, oh, I know where we can go to see whales. And I said, nah. See, I'm not talking about just going and looking at them. I'm talking about we going to be like, look at that motherfucker right there. And she was like, how the fuck are you going to do that? And I'm like, there has to be a way. And she was basically telling me, whales are so damn big. Where are you going to go where you can be like, oh, it's a big-ass whale over us?
Yeah, bro, they have places, bro. There's this couple on YouTube. I forget, it's a couple of them. John and Nora or whatever. All they do is travel places, staying in the most expensive whatever. I be watching their videos. RIP to those people that lost their lives, man. It's crazy.
Yeah, and for the people
Something that you can't think that would,
No way.
You can't predict that. You can't see that coming.
Not at all. And for the people who have to go to work over Francis Scott Key Bridge, pray for them too. They've had a 30-minute commute get turned to an hour 30 or 2 hours. Because guess what? You know
that'll
what I'm
affect your ability to even.
You think businesses are like, oh, nah, the bridge went down and you live on the other side of it? Oh, okay, you good. Nah. Better find your ass a way to get here and clock in. You supposed to clock in at 9? It's 9:30. What's the problem?
God.
That's how jobs are.
It is, man. I used to have to be that person.
Bridge shut down. So, what that mean?
I used to be kind of.
You want me to fucking swim there?
It's to the point where, bro, I've seen people say stuff like, okay, so the bridge went down. You still have a job. So how were you thinking about, responsibly getting here? Okay, that happened. What's your plan to just complete void of empathy?
You know what? I was thinking about taking a paddle boat. You inconsiderate motherfucker. Take my ID. I'm out of this. How did she get here? All right, look. Moving on, I talked about this on my Twitter. I figure we can not start here, but.
No, you know what? Let's start here just so we can leave last week and last week.
Okay, yeah.
Last week, as we said, we had our big back and forth about the whole, this how Drake need to respond, and this motherfucker's scared, and Kendrick is this, and J. Cole is that. Whole week done went by and we still don't have any responses from anybody. There's no, the verses, Like That is number 1 2 weeks in a row.
Deserving.
Beat out every track from Beyonce's album despite her biggest debut. Which just goes to show that people are fucking with that track. But what do you think? What do you think about the whole thing? Just a week out, we ain't heard shit.
Nah, yeah. And look, I promise y'all we won't be too long-winded on this. A couple things that I definitely have thought about and kind of readjusted my mindset after this whole week is, I'll say a couple things. I definitely understand people's idea that Drake doesn't have to respond overnight or in 4 days like we held up to Meek. I think I waited 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? That line is forever dead to me now. That let me know you just kind of had the leg up on Meek.
I worked for Meek.
You know what I'm saying? But like many others, we all thought when he said that you know, he was the type of nigga that said, "Oh, I waited 4 days and then I made this." So any nigga, you know, what's the line he got in the joint with Adonis in the video where he say he say something about people saying they gonna talk but they scared to say it or something like that, and I'm like, you and J. Cole did a whole lot of if the beef do come around, put an M right on your head, you a Luigi brother now. Like, the beef has come around, and I don't think that anybody needs to respond immediate anymore, because I feel like the waited 4 days thing is just killed. Watching Drake fans make excuses all week, J. Cole fans make excuses all week, and baiting KDOT to drop another joint, to me, was just lame as hell. I think Kendrick said absolutely enough to warrant a response whenever it comes. Maybe we did think too much about it coming too soon. And even for the people who don't think so, I'm still with y'all to a certain extent. I think it would have been nice to see an immediate response. After all of this, I wish you would. That's my thing. After all of this, I wish a nigga would. It's like, I feel, not from Kendrick, I mean, but like from Drake and J. Cole, I do wish, you know, we wanted that activity, you know, just because of what we've been hearing. It's like the nigga that say, soon as somebody touch me, I'm smacking them. And ain't nobody fought him yet, but somebody finally touched him. And now we like, the nigga been talking, let's see how he can fight. We still waiting. Man,
I'm glad y'all came around to the fact that niggas shouldn't have to respond right away. This is the way I surmise the whole shit is Kendrick basically put the challenge out there, but it wasn't deep enough where I disagree with that. Should have to respond right away. You know what I'm saying? Well, I do think that they should
maybe right away, but it was deep. Like, there's niggas who are saying that. Well, I shouldn't even be talking while you're talking. I'm rude.
I'm getting ready to say. I'll let you rap. But I will say this. I do think by now maybe somebody should have did a little something. But niggas was acting like within a day, 2 days, 3 days, we should get something back. And I really don't think so. People were saying J. Cole need to, no, don't muddy your album with the response. Nah, fuck y'all. I will get all of y'all to stream my album because you're going to be listening to what I'm going to say back. Y'all don't give a fuck. This is going to be a part of my fall off now. Bet. All right, cool. And I think J. Cole should address it on his album. I think Drake will address it when he needs to. But I think it's just, it is a little, I mean, as the time goes past, people starting to see it a little bit different.
Yeah. To me, people saying that it's not a diss, you're lame as fuck. If you're saying that it's not a diss, you're lame. There's niggas who saying it's not a diss track. It's not about it needing to be a diss track. Kendrick Lamar is not about to just drop Ether out of nowhere. He got on this track, and instead of him giving Future a dope feature, which he could have did, he chose to use this opportunity to go at these two dudes who are legit clicking up. First person shooter, I hope they come with 3 switches. For all your dogs getting buried, that's okay with all these 9s. J. Cole's, for people who say, oh, he never didn't come direct at J. Cole, he literally said, oh, I hope them sentiments symbolic. Oh, my mental is whatever, I choose violence.
That was J. Cole.
That's J. Cole. Him saying it's time for him to prove that he's a problem. Are we waiting for Drake to prove he's a problem? No. We're waiting for J. Cole, Mr. Put a M right on your head. Oh, if a nigga say something about me. All right, well, then let's get it, bruh. And Drizzy only took the L this past weekend because it was, I waited 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? But now it's different. Nigga saying, oh, but he's on tour. He's focusing on tour. When Meek was on tour, that's when Drake said, I waited 4 days, nigga, where y'all at? Meek was on tour.
Oh, yeah, he got him back.
So for the Drake fans that are saying, oh, it wasn't even a diss, like Chubb saying, tell that little boy drop. Man, all the Drake side look weak this week, but hey,
that was misplaced, Chubb. That was misplaced. I do think people give Kendrick a little bit too much credit. I think people think that he can't be completely washed, and he can. This nigga is a small, depressed, trauma-filled man. There are 1,000 angles to use against Kendrick Lamar where he can look very bad. And I told T this. Everything that you can say about Drake, we kind of have already heard it to some capacity. Not to say it won't still hit, but he's a light-skinned nigga. He's soft. His baby mama's this. He was hiding his kid. oh, you had a ghostwriter. It's not much you can shock and awe us with Drake anymore. You just got to kind of bar the nigga's life away. But with Kendrick,
I don't think
if a nigga wants to go personal, it can get very bad for him.
But my thing is, I don't think there's anything you can say about Kendrick that you really can't say about Drake. Oh, you're depressed. Well, Drake, so are you. Look, you don't get your girl. Well, like he has kids and a girl he's been with forever. What can you really say about him? I mean, yeah, he had to go to therapy, but like, are you really, Drake, gonna come and stand on shitting on people going to therapy?
Nah, Terrance, see how you trying to get around and make it a whole. He's gonna come at that nigga. This motherfucker right here. You'll see. And J. Cole, I'm just ready for him to waiting for the next mic delete later. I'll say that.
Yeah. This is how we'll end this. This is rap beef, y'all. For people that's trying to make it seem like, you a Kendrick, you're team Kendrick, or you're team Drake.
Yeah.
Or you're a Drake hater. Yo, I love Drake. I grew up on Drake before you niggas. Most of you. Just because, like the dude who was on my TL telling me or telling everybody that Drake created Future. That's why I will completely look like a Drake hater, because that's bullshit.
Right.
That's like me saying, you know what I'm saying?
I get it.
That's like me saying that the Washington Redskins made the Cowboys.
Terrance, we get it. It's ridiculous.
Do your history. But we Drake fans, Kendrick fans, you see the joint about, right.
Bron?
You see the joint about Bron?
Hold on, wait. What about you talking about?
Do your research.
So it's true then.
Do your research.
Hold on, wait. So
no,
is it true?
No. I said
because you're bringing up an example that you
exactly.
think is true.
Do you see how it feels? That's just the only reason why you'll turn me into.
So Drake did create Future.
No, that's why I said it's like saying.
So it's like saying something true, but that's.
No, I'm not seeing because you're making it seem like I'm saying that the Washington Redskins created the Cowboys.
You say do your research.
Do your research, because the only reason why I say it's like that is because just because somebody might have partnered with somebody on some shit or might have a responsibility in like helping somebody in a certain area, they don't get all the credit for this person's career.
Right.
You know, Future had 3 smashes before Drake was even a part of it, was even with him. You know what I'm saying? People are like, anyway, I don't want to get long-winded on this. Bottom line, we fans of everybody. I don't think Braun or anybody is choosing a side. Nobody's picking a side. This is rap beef.
Nah, yeah.
Back when Jay dropped The Takeover, Nas dropped Ether. If you like Ether more, you weren't automatically called a Jay hater. You know what I'm saying? You could just pick, and then whatever you pick, it doesn't mean you're on a team. Like, do you see how they saying he's sending shots at Travis Scott? No, he's not.
No, yeah.
He's just up there performing. Isn't he performing? He's performing Travis Scott's song.
I think we are learning that y'all are learning how annoying fans are. Fans are so fucking irritating. Oh my God. And it's getting to the point where it's not even like fandom, it's like stan culture. To where y'all won't even admit that your guy fucked up. Or you won't admit it's like it's bad. And it's not just the ladies. Ladies are probably the worst with it when it comes to they faves.
Yeah.
But fellas, y'all just as fucking annoying.
I'm telling you.
But like Terrance said, I don't think since Bron's listening to the Like That verse, he's picking a side. Y'all just annoying. Y'all don't see how annoying you are on the TL? Like, bruh's listening like how we listening.
Yeah. Let's move past this, man.
Yeah,
we so tired of talking about Drake and Kendrick Lamar. I wish somebody would rap.
Then we can talk about, you know what I'm saying? Raps. Yeah, we'll be back when somebody raps.
I do want to talk about something that I saw on the TL this week. This was actually yesterday, or day before Easter. There was a guy on Twitter who had a job interview at Sky Zone. If you ain't been to Sky Zone, it's the place you can just go with a bunch of trampolines. Mm-hmm. It's for kids.
Signing waivers.
Come over there like this, and it's like, that ain't us.
That ain't us, yeah.
He had an interview, and he wore slacks, dress shoes, and a dress shirt. People said that he wore a suit, but I didn't see a suit jacket or a tie. I just saw business attire, and people was like, why would you wear this to an interview at Sky Zone? Why would you wear this to an interview at Sky Zone? And I really wanted to bring that here because, you know, Terrell is an interview god. He's somebody who's interviewed over 150 people easy. And And I think you could speak truth to that because I think a lot of y'all who might have agreed with that tweet might need to hear that there was absolutely nothing wrong with what he wore. And also, that's actually preferred. What do you think you're going to look like if you are interviewing for a Sky Zone and you're sitting there dressed like whatever next to a dude who is wearing business attire? Terrell, you can speak to this, right?
Yeah, 100%.
You can speak to the guy that actually showed up for his Best Buy interview with a shirt on, slacks. He might have had some shit prepared. That dude normally gets the job unless he's just a complete dud.
It's a better look, of course, because it shows you dress for the job you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what they used to say. They say dress for the job you want, not the one you have. We used to tell it to people that worked already.
Okay,
like,
yeah.
So what? If you were to apply for a different position in the same building, when you come for your interview, we still expected you to dress up. Don't just come in your uniform or just chilling because you work here. You dress for the job you want.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for people outside. I don't understand where we're going in terms of, I know shit be funny, you know what I'm saying? But I don't understand where we going where somebody dressed up to work anywhere is being ridiculed. Even the kid that's dressed up to do the Wendy's is a kid that dressed up to go for a Wendy's interview. They're like, all this for Wendy's. And it's like, I get you at whatever level you at.
Yeah.
Wherever that is. And some of you motherfuckers are not even that far from what the Sky Zone motherfuckers make. You know what I'm saying? But it is still
I was thinking, like, what if he had a
commonplace to
job
do
that
that.
was to run the Sky Zone? Like, y'all think he about to work at the front. What if he was trying to be like the shift lead or some shit?
Might be a team leader, yeah. And y'all making about a couple dollars off from each other an hour.
And what do y'all look like really shitting on a dude that really was like, yo, got an interview today? Are we shitting on dudes that got job interviews now?
That's why I said, where are we going? You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't understand where this car ride taking us. You know what I love to see on the TL? With a girl that says, I finally got my first car. It don't have to be the craziest car.
Yeah.
Everybody show her love.
Yeah.
Like, congrats. You know, because she
Yeah.
got her first car. Like, that's how we should be going about situations like with bruh in his interview. But
You could definitely make your shit. This is proof that your shit can make it to a very dark side of Twitter.
Yes.
Anyway, won't stay long on that. That's just some BS. There was a dude that posted a picture of him playing a game. You can see the girl's foot laid back on the bed. Y'all know that has been a vibe for years. Playing a game while your girl back there on the phone, that is a fucking love language. Your girl, bro.
that's I don't be playing the game sometimes. Sometimes I'm just doing some shit, but
Your girl on TikTok while you doing whatever you doing up here. Do you know that's true bonding? That's like we together, but we not. You doing your own thing. That is such a vibe. Somebody said they choose that over going outside any night. That tweet is being met with a bunch of insecure men saying, oh, whole T, she back there texting another dude. Yo, see how you say you don't know where we going? So now,
where we going? Yeah.
when did we get so insecure that this ain't a vibe no more? I don't know. Whole T, she not back there talking to no other nigga. Whole T, she's back there minding her fucking business.
Nah, yeah.
If you with a chick that you can't even play the game with her back here, right here with you, you can't play the game with her right there, but you think she talking to some other nigga? Bro, you're insecure as fuck. I don't know, I told Terrell, I don't know what happened to the fellas of today in thinking that somebody is gonna fuck your girl. You know what I'm saying?
Now, it will happen if you not on your shit. But the way we project it is the problem.
It ain't new. Somebody's girl been getting fucked since 1800s. And niggas be talking about it in records forever. It just seems like now more than ever, it seems like people are more believing of that.
Nah,
you know
we
what?
keep more into it, yeah, for sure. It's social media.
It's social media, and it taps right back into what we was talking about with the Sky Zone thing. Because I do think that's like, you think you not on your shit, and you think she gonna leave you for somebody who is like, I guess, with more money than you.
It's projection.
Yeah.
It really truly is projection. And also, I feel like if you don't live with your girl, you won't understand this. Right? Or if you don't, not even gonna say that. If you
ain't never spent that time. Yeah.
It's kind of like, I have dated the chick that always wanted to go out, y'all. Like, and for me, it was a personality difference. I remember I've dated a girl before, a couple different women, where I'd be like, yo, let's watch this show type shit. And they're like, You want to sit down and watch the whole show? And I'm like, well, they put the whole fucking season out, you fucking bird. What do you want to go to get brunch?
Nah, yeah.
But that's me thinking back. But in the moment, I'm like, well, you don't watch? And they're like, oh, let's do something. And it's like, damn, but once you catch that vibe where you could just chill and not go out, man, that is a vibe.
It is.
You niggas that's trying to ruin it with the fucking... That's the thing, though. That's you. That's you.
But yeah, come on, y'all. Let's work on our insecurities. Let's try not to be that guy. If you think, oh, whole T, she talking to other niggas, you look like that. That's it. You look insecure, that's it. Y'all will never see me saying some shit like that.
Just to bring you back down to earth, yeah. If you good with your girl, that's not a thought. My girl is in the crib right now.
Yeah.
Do I think she's in there? Oh shit, she got my son, but she's texting other niggas.
That's what I'm saying. A-Train lived 3,000 miles away from me at certain points. If I worried about another nigga fucking her behind my back,
right. And then guess what?
How could I live?
This is the thing too. What if it happened? Do you think that I would be, oh, you should have been thinking about that? No.
Nah, I shouldn't
I
have.
will just,
I'm out.
My life will keep going. That will be what it was.
He can have her.
Do y'all feel the difference?
Y'all see that? Between metaphors and real rap?
And how a nigga with metaphors can
Oh, that's too old for the past. That's too much old for the past.
Once again, watch a new battle.
You can't quote one of the best battle raps I've ever. All right.
You already got the after the games he played. It ain't on here. I had to take the Metro off. But damn, this nigga quotes one battle. Oh, another battle from 2012.
The best battle ever almost. Loaded Lux and Calico. Anyway, look, we moving forward. I like this one right here. This one is called Back from the Dead. If you had to bring one artist back from the dead, who would it be? Michael Jackson or Tupac Shakur? Or Shakur?
I'm bringing back Tupac.
You bringing back Pac? Okay.
I'm bringing back Pac just because Pac is in my top 2 rappers of all time. I think Pac really, like, you don't get Kanye, who y'all love to give all y'all credit to, for anybody that's been introspective and vulnerable, whatever. You don't get that without Tupac.
No way.
Kanye doesn't do the, what's the joint where he's in the hospital talking to his mom?
Roses.
You don't get Roses without Pac doing Dear Mama. You don't get it.
No, you don't. I was thinking about Roses the verse.
Oh, okay. But
she said, what did the joint say? She said, oh, go ahead. My bad. Go ahead.
But yeah, I would bring Pac back.
And reefer?
Yeah. Don't you see that we hurt? Yeah.
That was that's when he was on top. Go.
You don't get that without Pac, and I feel like Pac would have been so instrumental in a lot of the bullshit that happens now as an elder statesman of the game.
Man.
Like if he was Nas age,
Jay
and them age now, bruh, he would have been special because he'd have been an actor. He was way better than Will Smith would have. Pac was going to be Will Smith level. He was good. Look at early Will Smith and look at early Pac. They were basically same level. Will got to grow into becoming a motherfucking great. But I would take Pac back for his socio-political mindset as an entertainer, not as a leader, because our entertainers aren't our leaders.
Mm-hmm.
But I would take him back for that. I would take him back for what I felt like he would contribute musically. And I just felt like his perspective was special. Michael Jackson, who y'all like to say I'm a Michael Jackson hater. Michael Jackson's the greatest artist of all time. But I wouldn't bring Mike back. I feel like Mike lived a full life. He made it to 50. He didn't live a full life. His life got cut short. But I feel like he made it to 50.
Yeah.
He gave us, we got to see him at that J age. And then he unfortunately passed away. Who would you bring back?
I went back and forth on this because my first thought was bring Tupac back because we didn't get to see what he was going to go and do. And like, he is, to me, I'm a film guy. I truly believe he would have been in a movie this year. I don't think he would still be rapping, but I definitely think he would have still been in front of the camera. I think he went to art school. Like, he was a man of arts. So the first part of me wants to see what a Tupac would have done with that huge wave he had. But then also I think about how Tupac was low-key a wild-ass nigga towards the end. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He was going down a very dark path with a very dark-ass nigga. Don't forget who he died beside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Look at where that nigga's at right now. Well, we want to bring him back, and is he sitting right beside him in that cell? You know what I'm saying? Not saying that.
What you talking about?
About Suge Knight.
Oh.
I'm not saying that Pac was on anything or doing anything. I'm just saying it was very dark towards the end of his career. He wasn't like lovable. It was like, nigga, we out here.
Nah, yeah.
So I just feel
It's
like he was
crazy how
very inviting. That's like saying, would you bring back Pop Smoke? Like, oh yeah, I definitely would want to see what Pop Smoke would have did, but you can't help but think about how this nigga was a dangerous nigga. So
Was he Pop Smoke?
yes. Pop Smoke arguably was not scared of anybody. He even said in the video. That's why he said it's 100 niggas in the room. I'm walking through them.
Nah, yeah.
That's why you popping your shit in LA? Oh, hell no. If a nigga look at you funny in LA, you should look this way. I got no reason to beef with a gang. You fuck around and realize you talking to the leaders,
But you see, that's why they were talking about how that checking in shit really be you checking in with the niggas that's really gonna rob you.
That's
you
true.
see Schoolboy Q talking about that on Drink Champs? Schoolboy Q was on Drink Champs. He was talking about how niggas is coming to LA and they checking in with niggas that's just gonna rob you anyway. You think you checking in with a nigga, he's the one robbing you.
He's the one that's gonna get you
It's
robbed.
so much extortion.
Damn, yeah.
But anyway, I got one for you.
Hold on, wait, I'm not done.
Okay.
I think bringing back Michael Jackson would be dope too. A-Train immediately was like, this is easy. I'm thinking she gonna say Pac. She said Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson died after being on stage. He was still on stage.
He deserved to live till 85, 90.
We deserve to see Mike. I told A-Train, I deserve to be able to go see Mike in concert. I deserve to be able to
Yes.
go and see that Mike 25 years. Mike doing the old ABC. We should have seen the old Mike singing that. You know, like we had verses. We had all of these things. He was such an icon that I feel like he should still be here. And I think we lost him in such a fuckboy way. I definitely think he was killed. I definitely think it was backdoored.
Propofol. I know
they hope I fall, but tell them winning is my motherfucking protocol. What made him want to spit the queen? Anyway.
She said like MJ Doctor, they killing me.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, that's not funny, but...
Not funny,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
it was wild as shit. But she said it after the hook.
It's definitely very, how do you say? It's a hard question, y'all. But I say bring back Mike.
You bring back Mike?
I'd bring back... that's such a tough... That's a tough one,
I think the one that
y'all.
I have for you is even harder for you.
Okay, go.
Because it challenges some of your things that trouble you now.
Okay.
Nipsey Hussle passed away on the 30th of March.
March 31st,
March
5
31st,
years
which
ago.
happened to be on Easter this year. It was crazy. The whole God will rise thing. He is risen. Nipsey had the wherever he had the tattoo.
His name literally meant God will rise. Aramis.
Oh wow.
He had
Damn.
it tatted right here.
But it was just crazy. But would you rather bring back Nip, your guy,
Yeah.
or John Singleton? Now think about this, because you're getting ready to just jump the gun.
That's why I like this back from the dead joint.
You bring back Nipsey because you know how much he lost in his death. Not he lost, but how much he had planned that he didn't get to, be here for in his death. He was literally robbed from the earth.
Yeah.
But you bring back somebody like John, you know how you feel about the state of black film and how shit is now. You bring back John, he's somebody that you could trust with black cinema. He ain't gonna do no bullshit like what you seeing out of some of these, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But who you bring back?
I 100% bring back Nipsey Hussle. I think if you know Nipsey, and I won't be long-winded, but if you look at Nipsey Hussle's impact and what he was doing, he needed to be around. That nigga was looking at cryptocurrency before a lot of you. Like, he was not just a street rapper. That nigga was smart as shit. And he had his own swag. He had his own clothing store. He had his own motion. I feel like with John Singleton, his seeds have been planted in the world. You know what I mean? His seeds are planted. His work speaks for itself. Nipsey Hussle
Over John?
Nipsey Hussle, in my opinion, was just getting started. John Singleton was already an elder statesman in the game.
He was.
You know what I'm saying? He's already like, yo, I'm not for the bullshit. He's Spike Lee level, bro. I did Boys in the Hood. I did Higher Learning. I've done everything. I did it all. I opened the doors already. You know what I'm saying? David E. Talbert. Tyler Perry. Gina Prince Bottlewood. Fucking Ava. I can go down a list of black directors that have soared. They have to thank John Singleton. John Singleton took Boys in the Hood to the Oscars.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me? Mm-hmm. He is a trailblazer, and he blazed the trail already. What Nipsey was about to do was show... Nipsey had that old school way of creating 10 years in. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I feel like he was getting ready to be able to be such a great musical hip-hop OG. Not like a gang member, but like... I need him here to this day. I need another project. He just put his first album out.
Would you bring back
Terrell? I'm not trying to go on a whole long list of these.
All right.
We got enough.
Pop Smoke or Takeoff.
Come on. Takeoff. And if anybody says Pop Smoke, I mean, I get it, but come on. Takeoff is a legend, and he was still going. We just got...
Not yet.
What is it? Two?
No, what did Quavo say? I'm tired of you talking about
Quality Control. What is it called?
QC?
Their last album.
Quality Control Music?
To Beyond, to Infinity Link.
Quavo and Takeoff?
Their last project.
Oh, Only Built for Infinity Link.
Only Built for Infinity Link.
You see how ever since Quality Control Music sold to the K-pop folks, what have you haven't heard shit from them. It's almost like...
Wasn't they just with Yachty and that Caribou girl?
But you haven't really... They used to put out a compilation project every year.
But they sold the shit. That shit ain't QC now.
So it's not QC no more?
Nah, see now...
Everybody doing their own thing.
Nah, see, we gonna keep it the same. See, I wanted to keep it that same theme, you know?
That's
you
exactly
can come
what
in and you can
get a trim.
Or you can get some trim. This nigga Calvin said, no, sir. I'm out. Here come Monk. Hey, man. Hey, you forgot this, man.
He was holding that motherfucker up.
Hey,
come on, Kyle.
You forgot something, Kyle.
He really did not want to chase him. You gonna make me chase you?
And that's when he called up to him.
I don't want it.
Forgot this. Put it in his inside coat. Okay, bet. Over the weekend, I would say there was a specific woman song that just so happened to be stuck in my head. And believe it or not, there was a very embarrassing line of that song that was stuck in my head. And it's very funny because there's a lot of people.
I know what it is. I know what it is because I've been saying it.
Everybody's response was, I know what it is. I've been saying it. I'm going to keep it 100, y'all. Sometimes it ain't because you like the song. It ain't because you love the song. It's because you keep hearing it. And God damn it, that sexy red got a chokehold on a nigga. I'm walking through this joint, finding myself humming and saying, boy, you know this says super fat. I ain't lying. What?
I'm telling you.
I'm on the phone with A-Train like, huh? I'm talking about my ass super fat? Bro, what's happening to us? Anyway.
Where are we going?
Where are we going? I like that.
It's ridiculous.
Sexy Red actually put out a song that is captivating the world. The video for her song, what's it called? Is it called? You know the name of it?
It's called Get It Sexy.
Get It Sexy. Get It Sexy. It's funny, y'all.
She had Soulja Boy for the video, was dope.
Which I thought she should have got Hurricane Chris too, but we talked about that. Because the song has a sample. With the
100% the reason why the song is fire. Y'all know how we feel about Halle Berry. She fine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? By Hurricane Chris. 2005, 6, 7 staple. I forget what year it came out.
Thick in the hips and everywhere. They want to call her Halle Berry.
Man, we love that song. So when we heard the sample, it's like, oh,
bow,
okay.
Bow.
Why y'all think she's saying bow, bow, bow in the beginning?
Come on.
Do the history.
Do your due diligence, and then do the history.
And then do the history. And you'll see.
When niggas learn due diligence, I did my due diligence.
I just did my due diligence. Do y'all do?
Do y'all do? Anyway, the video was actually dope, but one thing I definitely want to talk to Terrell about, and it's funny. Shout out to everybody who put your bets in on my Twitter. You just cashed out. I had Sexy Red up plus 250. I hope you put the yard on it. Somebody, what's her name? She told me she put her rent on it. You good.
Why would you put that? We all could have guessed that. You should have put somebody else in the plus.
Well, I just wanted that, I wanted people to feel confident with their pick. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I know it's going to be this. Plus, also, it was funny how I did not feel alone at all. When I first sent the tweet, I felt like I felt like people was going to be like, I wonder. But y'all responses actually let me know how big this song is going. Because everybody, all the fellas, I don't feel bad because they all say, oh, yeah, I'm right with you, bruh.
I've been saying they was just in my DMs.
Okay.
I've been singing that Cardi joint, not gonna lie. Even though that joint kind of bubbling under right now.
I was on Glorilla 2 weeks ago, remember? Yeah, Glow. I was saying.
And Joe Budden saying, I think it's over for the rap girl. They running this shit right now.
They got this shit.
Meanwhile, what we listening to? More of the same niggas that we've been listening to.
Future Metro, Drake,
Kendrick. Future and Kendrick got a number one. I'm telling you, the future of hip-hop is what? You see IDK, shout out IDK from PG County. He said the big three need to move out the way and make way. And everybody's like, make way for who?
Well, we were supposed to be introduced to the new from y'all. That's how the big three before y'all was. Wayne introduced us to Drake. That's true. You know what I'm saying? We watched Jay-Z or not Jay-Z, but we watched him give like the key to the West Coast to Kendrick.
Jay-Z gave J. Cole the rock chain on stage.
Yes. Like we were seeing the OGs bring that three in. So
I'm killing it with the colors.
That was such a great video. When Kendrick cried on stage.
Yeah.
That's when we loved him. One thing I wanted to talk about with the Sexy Red video is at the very end of the video, they have Aiden Ross masturbating to what you would call Sexy Red. I think he was just like fucking a pie or some shit. It was some weird shit. Only thing that I wanted to say about that is I actually found that to be a little disturbing. I mean, like, porn addiction is a thing. It's been a thing. I'm not going to sit here and act like porn haven't been a thing. But, you got this dude jerking off to Sexy Red. I felt like from a label, that's just very... This is where we talk about Sexy Red's influence. Like, we know that this song is going crazy, so we know the kids are tuning in. Even with Cardi B is not even what Sexy Red is. You know what I mean? We used to say the same thing about Cardi B, and Cardi B had to come out and say, yo, I don't make music for kids. And I get that. But I do think things like that, like how many young guys are going to watch that video? You know what I'm saying? And see him jerking off at the end. You know what I'm saying? How many...
But is that on Sexy or is that on the parents of these children?
I put it on the label. I didn't put that one on Sexy. I thought for the label who probably has something to do with making a video, getting Aiden Ross, whether it's Atlantic or whoever she signed to. I'm thinking that. And I talked to A-Train about this. We was talking about how, I'm sure Eminem has a song where he says some shit like, I was jerking off to somebody. You know what I'm saying? There's been some... Jerking off isn't this crazy thing. I just think that was very bold to, like, actually put in the end of the video. It's like, wow, we are really getting to a area. Have y'all seen people say, oh, Elon Musk ruined Twitter? Because there's nothing but porn and crime on Twitter now. Am I lost? I could have swore it's always been porn and horrible shit on Twitter.
Yeah, but Terrance,
I feel like Elon Musk just ruined Twitter with the dumbass responses and the tweets under the other tweets.
Big Flock said it best on his, I forget what interview it was. Shout out Big Flock, PG County.
I know what you're talking about.
He was talking about how when they asked him about where you go to watch porn, he was like, Twitter.
But do you know that was before Elon Musk bought Twitter? That was before.
Nah, it was. Elon didn't make it so that there's porn on Twitter. It just has not. But look, Terrance, it has gotten way worse.
It has.
Since Elon bought Twitter. Jack Nem didn't have it like this. Now with these bots and you can't even say RIP. I said RIP to the brother. Shout out RIP to the brother from Gen V that we lost. I'm saying that it's a chick under there saying, look at something with a picture of her ass out.
It's the OnlyFans joints.
It's crazy, bro.
Because see, that's why I think, the world is, where are we going? Like, we putting streamers, one of the biggest streamers ever, Aiden Ross, 100% has kids following him. You know what I'm saying? This not Aiden Ross. Oh, come on. Kids, bro. So you got Aiden Ross in the video, not just some sleazy old white man doing it. You got Aiden Ross, one of the biggest streamers in the world, jerking off to Sexy Red in a video.
Yeah.
The world is definitely moving in a very weird position.
You know what I was thinking about on some random shit? Kendrick is very special, bro. I feel like he low-key predicted half of the shit that happened. I was just thinking about his verse. I just went back and looked it up because I wanted to make sure he said what I thought he said because we have said something about it. But Kendrick on Hood Politics said, I'm the only nigga next to Snoop that can push the button.
Which was false, but go ahead.
They gave the nigga the key. You reminded me because you said that they gave him the key to California.
He gave him the key for hip-hop. They did not give him the key to the streets. Nipsey could have pushed more buttons than Kendrick Lamar in
was
LA.
like, but Kendrick is like,
YG can push a button and Schoolboy. You're not the only nigga next to.
But they can't push the same button, Terrance. That's why Kendrick said.
But that was hip hop based.
I'm the only nigga next to Snoop that can push the button. And he was like, they called me like, KDOT, what's up? I heard they opened up Pandora's box. I got unboxed in by a landslide. He said, nah, homie, we too sensitive. It'll spill out in the streets. I make the call, get the coast involved, and history repeat. But I resolve inside that private hall while sitting down with Jay. He said, it's funny how one verse can fuck up the game. Isn't that crazy?
I'm sorry. It's really not a competition with that nigga. And now my bias is coming out.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to say. But that,
it just turned me up.
And guess what album it was from? You bitch ass niggas. It was from To Pimp a Butterfly. Niggas try to act like that's not one of his best albums. A great album. One of the best albums they have dropped in the last 20 years.
Do y'all know we got To Pimp a Butterfly, DS2, If You're Reading This Is Too Late, and Rodeo in the same year?
Crazy.
Nuts.
Why wasn't we doing we didn't do a YouTube back then yet?
That was what got us there. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I did want to give a formal rest in peace to, I think his name is Chance Perdomo. I don't know how he pronounced his last name. He is literally one of the main characters in Gen V. If you watch The Boys and then watch the spinoff of Gen V, which if you have not seen it, some of the craziest shit you'll ever see. But we lost one of the main characters of the show, and now they're trying to figure out what they're gonna do for season 2 because it's serious. It's like, bruh was one of the best main people in the show.
Yeah.
Lost his life to a motorcycle accident. And so, rest in peace. Shout out to everybody that's a fan of The Boys, the fan of Gen V. People that told me, I still see y'all Twitter names in my head, but people that told me, yo, you gotta watch The Boys and Gen V, bro.
Yeah. And
now we lose him. It's just terrible. At the tender age of 27 years old.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to that brother.
Just to move us a little bit forward, this was a funny one that I thought of. Terrell, we've all been in this situation before. I would like to say we've all been. But when you didn't kiss or make a move on a girl because you were being a gentleman, that's something that I wanted to talk about.
Ooh.
You know? Fellas, a lot of times we hear a lot of stories, and y'all could be like me. When I was young, I heard early about how abusive a man could be, how a man wasn't supposed to take. You know what I'm saying? We grew up on you don't hit women, you don't hit girls. We grew up on that is a girl, you know? You don't even slam the door because did you know you just did that by a girl? Like,
yes.
We were taught respect very early, and it was a traditional way, but that stuck with me through the years of growing up. And I feel like for some of you who are listening to this, you might have the same story. But the guys who normally lost their virginities first early, they were more aggressive. They were more not afraid to push past those early fears of dealing with these younger women. We were young, you know what I mean? We were all in between 15 and 19. That's a very young age. You are not dealing with a certified freak at 15 unless you want some Lil Wayne shit. And that's sexual abuse. But, meaning like you fucking with some girl that's like 28 and you 19, 15.
Yeah.
But
I never forget we went to school at the middle school with a dude named Eric. Shout out to Eric. I hope Eric is doing well. But Eric was always built bigger than all of us.
Yeah,
He was
Eric
strong.
was like
Remember,
that.
Eric was strong as shit.
Mm-hmm. Eric
His girl-
Batts.
Eric Batts. Yeah, I wonder where he at.
And he was a fucking baller.
He was a baller.
He was the best nigga on our team.
He,
what up, E?
His girl in middle school, mind you, we in 7th grade, never forget you sitting in Miss Sexton class. He was telling us about his girl who was already in high school, but she was a senior type shit. He was already fucking.
And
He's
we
the
was-
first one that said, bro, you got to get your girl to do this to you with this. Hey, you ever... Bro, I'm telling you, bro. Some of the first conversation I ever had about with a nigga that has experience with a woman,
Yeah.
it was listening to that nigga just talk about what him and his girl be doing. And she was way older than him.
Yeah. And that shit used to definitely have us like, look. We was definitely
Yeah, we
soaking
was like,
that
okay,
shit in.
okay,
Alright,
yeah,
bet.
I'm thinking, I'm writing that shit down.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna try that shit.
But look though, you're right though, because it was, growing up, I wasn't the most.
And what type of sick motherfucker was in 12th grade talking to a middle schooler?
That's what I'm saying. I hope y'all
My
still
man
together.
E.
hope y'all good.
The mother of my motherfucking kids. And now I'm outside. And he's still big as fuck.
And they kid is 17 now. This motherfucker's big as fuck.
Yeah.
You can't beat the kid up. But look, you right about how when we was young, it was the kids that they'd shoot their shot at anybody. They'd go
Yeah.
up to a group of women, shoot their shot. I was scared of rejection for a long time in my life, where it wasn't that I was terrified to get to know, but I would be like, I'm gonna say something. Hold on, wait. What am I gonna say?
Yeah.
Hold on, wait. Hold up. Wait.
Yeah, hold up.
I was that guy for
Yeah.
a long time.
Nothing more your heart racing. Shorty walk past and you like, this is it.
You know what's crazy? When I proposed to G, I'm like, do I need to use the bathroom?
Yeah.
Hold up. I think I'm gonna use the bathroom.
Yeah.
I just went down there like,
and you know
and
what
I
she
knew
gonna say.
she was gonna say
Yeah.
yes. But I don't know. It just that my childhood had came back. But you're right. Those guys,
Yeah.
we have taken a lot of L's or missed out on what could have been. You know, we made the joke that I should have kissed you joke.
I should have kissed you.
But I definitely take it. I have a story. So I'm gonna let you go first.
Man, I went over
Because
this.
y'all heard my stories.
I went to this chick's house before, and she was wearing an entire fucking sweatsuit. I said, damn. She looked like she getting ready to run up the street real quick.
Hold on, wait, like the zip?
Yeah.
Right?
Matching suit and pants. You know what I'm saying?
See, you wanted easy access.
I didn't want
You
easy
wanted to make
access.
it easier for you. Not easy access,
But
but you wanted it to be easier for
Think
you.
about
That's
what,
you
think
wanted.
about it. This is what we was used to. You go to a girl crib and she come. We chilling. I think I had on shorts or
Shorts,
something.
yeah.
You know?
Look, niggas, we so easy access. Fuck it. I'm gonna wear tank top and some shorts.
Your girl's supposed to, and I've been around the block at that point.
Let me ask you this: you just me or you? But if you know you and your girl gonna have a night?
Yeah.
I put on I will fuck around and wear no drawers, just the shorts. So I'm easy up out of them. I'll wear my loose fitting boxer jumps. So we easy out of them.
I don't got a pair of boxes that I'm not ready to go
She
to
on
war.
a period or got a headache or some shit, I will put on my nice tight pants.
Oh yeah.
I might throw some sweatpants on, robe.
There's not a pair of undies that I'm not ready to go to war with. Not ready. There's not.
But you wanted Shorty to not be in the
Terrell, we talking about underwear versus her having on a fucking
Okay, go ahead.
sweatsuit. Like
your girl come to bed with that bodysuit on, you like, all right, help me take this shit off.
Or your girl come to bed with all of the shit in her head and all of that.
Hey, that ain't stopping nothing.
You like, I guess I'm about to have sex with a damn, what's the name of the dinosaur that got these joints? I guess I'm about to have sex with a damn Rhinosaurus or something.
Stegosaurus.
She got all of these materials going this way. But I go over to the joint and it was chill. I forget what we was doing. And I just know the night ended. And I felt like, you know what? You had the sweatsuit on. I ain't gonna lie. Whole night, fellas, I'm on one end of the couch. Shorty on that end of the couch, right? Then by the end of the day, we had like a little, all right, I'm gonna catch you. And we left. You know? So when I left, you know, after that, you know, you start hearing the shit talk. Well, you didn't really wanna. Oh, well, I guess you didn't wanna. And it's like,
Damn, our first link up, I was trying to be respectful because
off the first link though, and with the sweatsuit on, you wanted me to come over and say, Zap!
exactly. If you wanted me to be on that energy, she should have showed up to the door like Nia Long in Best Man. Was
Yes.
it no question what was about to go down?
It was no question. She showed up with it. She had fucking hors d'oeuvres.
Uh-huh.
She was, you could smell this. Like, I went in there, was no smell. I'm just at shorty crib.
Mm-hmm. She ain't even do the guns.
She ain't even
guns. Cause you know they put that shit on over all of everything.
Walk through. She ain't do none of that shit. All I'm gonna say is, fella. No, all right, look, that's my story. Trey, you tell your story. Go.
My story, y'all have heard this story before. I went with this, me and this girl went to Lido's. I got her a Pepsi. She got a Pepsi. I never forget how everything played out. I got a Pepsi. She got a Pepsi. We both got the little individual Lido's joint, the little 12 slice. Shout out everybody in Maryland.
Man.
But she was like, we can go back to my place. Because my parents are home and I got the whole basement to myself or some shit. I'm thinking I'm about to smash. And I was a young nigga, too.
So you thinking I got my condom on me.
I got one in the wallet.
Yeah.
Remember we used to put your wallet, have that big-ass circle in the back?
Yeah.
You done sat on it? But I had one in the wallet.
And fellas, you're not supposed to use the one in the wallet.
Driving
That's
the
90
90
extra.
Yes. Driving the 99 Honda or the 98 Honda that we had. I'm in the spaceship. Right?
In the spaceship.
Picked her up. So we going back to her joint. We get to her joint. She put on, I'll never forget, she put on Bad Girls Club. I'm thinking, she put on some shit that we're not really going to watch.
We're not about to watch.
Shit we not about to watch. So she was like, why you sitting all the way over there? I'm like, all right, bet. So I get closer to her, right?
Yeah.
But then we just like chilling and she turned this way on the pillow type shit. I guess she might want me to spoon type shit.
Yeah.
But once again, this our first link up. And y'all, I'm a young nigga. I'm not 2017, 18 me.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, I ain't about to just put waste on her. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I wanted to be respectful. Like you saying. I wanted to just keep it chill. It's the first link up. I don't want her to think I'm all about sex type shit.
100%.
Because I didn't think I was linking with a jump off type shit. You know what I'm saying? If I knew she was a jump, then bet.
Yeah.
Because I've had that situation before too. But this, I didn't think that. So I'm not really trying to do nothing. I'm talking to her. We making her laugh type shit. We laughing. We having a good time. But then all of a sudden she was like, and I'm like, you good? And she was like, yeah, I'm just, whatever. I don't know what she said. I don't know if she got bored with me or whatever.
Yeah.
But she went to the bathroom and came and was like, my friend needs me or whatever.
Yeah, I gotta go do some shit.
I know what she did. She texted her friend and said, call me real quick. She got a call, went to the bathroom, came back, told me she had to go meet her friend somewhere.
Yeah.
And then I left, right? I'm like, all right, bet. Well, we'll get it back up type shit. It was dope to, after we just linked up for the first time type shit. I leave, but I didn't leave all the way. I told you about that. I was on my phone. I sat around the corner. And then I was trying to see if her car was going to leave behind me because I had the feeling that she was lying.
Yeah.
And then I didn't see her car. I spent back, seen her car in the driveway, and another car was there. Maybe another nigga came through that could put it down. I don't know. Long story less long, fast forward, I'm a sales manager, and they say, yo, somebody need help with an override at home theater. Yo, Terrell, can you do this override for me? So, I'm a young paid nigga, chef and maid. Back then, I was 17, 18, or 19, or whatever. Get back to the joint, and shorty was there. She was there with another dude who, he probably wasn't a guy from the house. This was years later. But when she saw me, bro, she acted like she did not know me. Like we had never met ever. She looked at me once and then did not look back at me because I knew she knew me. But that story, that was when I first started saying, all right, Terrell, you need to be a little bit more. You need to be a little bit more, read the room a little bit better.
I was going to say this. Fellas, these type of stories are the L's that you're supposed to take.
Yes.
If you don't have a story like this on your resume, then you really need to look very closely at your resume. Because believe it or not, fellas, this is something great to have on your resume. When you talk to a woman and you tell her about these experiences, she kind of gets the understanding, he has respect. You know what I'm saying? He has a respect about himself, not even morals, just me. Yeah. If you don't have this type of thing on your resume, maybe you just never experienced it. But also, just be cognizant, fellas. We got to have these kind of talks with each other. Mm-hmm. No means no. And forcing your way through and being successful doesn't mean she was so sexually attracted to her that she couldn't stop. You might actually be hurting somebody's fucking life. So all I'm gonna say is this. Mm-hmm. This is a good thing to be proud of, fellas. Me and Terrell not embarrassed at all telling these stories because it's a part of your childhood. You should be the guy that's like, yo, is this cool? I bet I'm gonna handle mine. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I missed a step at all from them experiences. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's about being a dude that has morals. One thing I can tell you, I used to be with this girl who, especially when we was early on, and she was a virgin, I was a virgin. We was trying to get it done, and we really just couldn't do it. She used to tell her friends that I was scared. I used to stand there, and she used to say he was scared. And you know what I used to do? Just my first time. You know, I'm not going to be scared next time. I remember eating that for her because she was embarrassed about the fact that it was too scary for her. But it was also too embarrassing for her to tell her friends that. Because her friends were some fucking fast-ass motherfuckers. Fucking niggas that was 28. Willingly. Sorry. That's just fucked up. Everybody's life is fucked. Anyway, fellas, this is a good thing to have on your resume.
Stand up niggas don't lean.
Nah.
Look, another ancient battle. A UW battle.
The same one.
No, that's hollow.
Oh, okay.
Bitch ass nigga.
Nah, see, you don't get to say, oh, no, another ancient, because you did that. Nah. You doing the same thing I'm doing.
I did that because it's a callback for you, nigga. I do got 1,000 stories like that, y'all. I got stories where I went smacking the joint. She was like, what are you talking about? And I just walked off.
What are you talking about? What?
Do you remember when McLovin was like, he was following the joint, and then she turned around and was like, are you following me? He was like, it's Monday. No. What did he say? It's Monday, or he just walked away. That shit ended up working for him, though. It did.
The only other thing that I had to talk about, let me see what else we got on here. Terrell, I don't know if you want to get into this, but Diddy, when we were recording the podcast last week, it was like breaking news that his house got raided.
We talked about it last week.
Yeah. He's involved in a sex trafficking scandal.
Oh, yeah.
Only thing I wanted to ask you about this is there's a lot of people that aren't talking about Diddy. And I was watching an Academics video, believe it or not, and Academics had a good point that I think Boosie made, where it's like, why do we not see the people that were standing next to Diddy coming out and defending him? You know?
They're terrified.
And I'm sure they are.
They're scared, and it just goes to show that people's morality, once again, I'm a Chris Brown fan.
Okay.
People morality is all contingent on who they are a fan of or who they have a relationship with. That's why Jonathan Majors is accused of what he's accused of. Motherfuckers kick his back in immediately.
Yeah.
Diddy is accused of what he's accused of. Nobody covers it. But then you want to cover the fucking, oh, they're saying that this person did this. Like, it's just, you literally watch people just not say anything. And it really just comes down to relationships, even down to people that are fans of certain people. Like I said, I'm a Chris Brown fan. I've seen people accused of shit that Chris Brown has not even been accused of or ever will probably be accused of. But that's where you draw the fucking line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's definitely a real thing that we are seeing, but it's not a new thing.
One thing that I'll say is nastiness aside.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead. I got a follow-up point.
Go ahead.
I think, why isn't the dude from Nickelodeon that we just saw in a documentary, why is he just out here doing interviews?
He is?
Yeah, he not going through what Diddy and them going through.
Well, that's what I was going to say.
He should be on trial. That's crazy.
The nastiness of Diddy's situation aside and finding everything that we found, it's hard to not think about some of the questions that have arisen with the Diddy situation. I'm in no way trying to absolve him of any of the things he's been accused of. We know about Diddy's dark past.
Yeah.
But it does seem like, why does it seem like the biggest issue with Diddy is the fact that he might be bisexual? Like, if Diddy was just bisexual and he was throwing these parties where, yeah, maybe he was, on some bisexual shit. I think people are acting like, oh, you've been to a Diddy party, which means Diddy tricked you to come, he tricked you on some shit to take, and then he fucked you. Like, that's what people are painting Diddy to be.
Nah, yeah.
And I just think about how, I hate to be the Black history guy, but in history, it is very, very, very common of white dudes taking black men and completely ruining their reputation and careers amongst their own people. You know what I mean?
But you see, it's scary to take. I mean, not scary, but it's an interesting thing because you don't know what he really did.
Yeah, so you don't want to absolve him of the bullshit he did. Just to know he was suing a $1 billion company though, and knowing how history has been.
Yes.
You know, I don't think that we should give it so much energy, but I also do think that some of those questions might need to be asked. Like, what if somebody is trying to just ruin Diddy? What if somebody is? Because look how easy it is. Because this is what I was gonna say. Some people are easy targets. Like, you a bisexual, freaky ass nigga. So it's and look, you got all of this stuff of you calling men daddy. You got all of this stuff of you showing love that we've all always kind of found weird. I do think if somebody wanted to make him an enemy because he's a millionaire, because he's in that top whatever percent, I do think it would be not hard for, the powers that be to come down on him. And this is not me trying to absolve him at all. I'm just asking that question,
Nah, I definitely understand it. The only thing I'll say is when you got Homeland Security doing a raid on your property, that's not rumors anymore. They have a full home. That's what people need to understand. You don't get Homeland Security running through your properties unless it's a real threat to something, somebody, or some entity. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that took it from
conspiracy
allegations to allegations plus this. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that kind of makes it muddy.
Yeah.
And I do think people are being I think people are being more chill on it than they are. And people are trying to be funny. It's a TL, but.
Yeah. The trafficking aspect, minors, the things that they found in his crib that attest to, like, fucked up shit. All that shit is just horrible, man. That shit is nasty as fuck. And I'm not in any way making any excuses for him. I'm just saying, you know what I'm saying? Seeing everybody just make jokes about his sexuality makes me think, do y'all really care about the bad shit he did? Or are y'all just so shocked that he might have been sleeping with men? Like, I'm not super shocked.
You right.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
It's like, oh, you probably want to fuck Diddy, and now we saying no Diddy. It's like, this is all really about sexuality. It ain't even about y'all caring about minors. Y'all are just all thinking about another nigga sleeping with another nigga.
Nah, yeah. It is, yes. It says a lot about who or where we are in terms of.
And where are we?
Where we going?
Who knows? All right, look, we moving on. Hey, look, and there's times in life where you literally get, hold on, wait.
What?
Are you kidding me? Devontae Adams traded to the Denver Broncos.
Terrance, shut the fuck up. April Fool's, bitch ass nigga.
Damn it. I wanted to get the nigga. I told A-Train this whole time that I was going to get this nigga.
You can't get me.
He really did.
He really didn't.
He did.
And we'll take Tay. But you know what I would say?
I should have used another nigga.
I would say, we get Devontae.
Damn, that was bad, wasn't it, Train?
I would say we give her Devontae. Getting Devontae Adams is not cheap, number one. Number two, so what did we, hold on, wait. If that comes through my phone, I'm going to say, what did we do? Because, first of all, do we have anybody to throw to Devontae Adams? No, he's going to be in the same position he was in Oakland.
All right, look. There are times in life where you got to make, you know what I'm saying, a decision. And in life, you get a chance and a choice. And sometimes, what a man does with his choice, fuck.
And then sometimes.
What a man does with his chance, that's his choice. We right back with chance and a choice. I only got one for you. And I got course of action after this. Terrell, I feel like you might like this one. Well, I don't think you're going to like it. It's actually disgusting.
Oh, God.
You could shake hands with a crackhead with a used condom in his hand.
Terrance.
Or accidentally bump into a homeless person covered in his own shit.
I would shake the hand.
You would shake the hand?
Yeah, because I can wash the hand immediately. I can hold the hand out away from myself, get somewhere and wash it, and I won't feel like I'm now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Contaminated. I hope I don't have no open sores or nothing on my hand or nothing.
Yeah.
Bumping.
What if he say, what up, brah? And the joint go, wah. And you say, what was that? And then you look and you see, and look, by the time it's all the way done got down here.
Terrance, no.
What was that? Oh, no.
I don't want to bump into the motherfucker that's covered in shit. Now my whole day is ruined. I can't even go where I was going.
Mind you, bumping is like backhand. Like, oops, oh, I'm sorry. Oh, damn, now it's shit on my shoulder. Shit on my back.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're fucked. Now you won't get over that experience until those clothes are washed and put away.
But you never know
Even
what
when
could
you
be
get
in
home.
a crackhead's used condom.
Terrance, it don't matter.
You know what shit
It's
is.
gonna
Shit
be
is
in
shit.
my hand. This is the stupidest shit. It's gonna be in my hand.
Where you literally could have a lesion or a fucking cut mark or some shit.
What would you do?
I would do the shit. Bump into the bro with shit. You know how many people of y'all are bumping into motherfuckers covered in shit already? I think I would definitely probably bump into the what's the name, and then I'm just gonna head to the crib and throw all of this shit away. I don't want the shit to hit on my skin though. I don't want to shake hands with the condom.
And you know what I learned, y'all? There's some tip for y'all. A lot of y'all toothbrushes is on the counter right in y'all bathroom next to the toilet. And you shit in the toilet, flush it with the lid up. The lid is made too close because there are small particles that come out of that water and they can land on your toothbrush. And then you brushing your teeth with that same
Well, come on,
toothbrush.
y'all. How many of y'all are just taking your toothbrush out the drawer and putting toothpaste on and going, yay, yay? If you doing that, then you're sick.
Terrance, it don't matter if you rinsing it under there.
For bullshit. I'm rinsing all them particles off.
Y'all not waiting for the water to get boiling hot and doing it.
Oh,
you're
the
running a
water
little
gotta be
bit of
boiling
cold water on there. Bacteria is still there, and you're ranking it.
Shit particles. Watch with your brush.
This is why our podcast get not suitable. Because you want to talk about shit like this.
Course of action, I feel like y'all gonna like this one. Terrell, well, let me say this. Well, no.
It's not changing the choice.
It's course of action. Course of action is an OG. Never forget. You at the barber shop, and your barber, he's a cool guy. You walk in and he says, yo, bruh, price going up $20. And you say, $20? Damn, for real? He said, yeah, just been feeling like I'm that nigga, so, you know, people gonna pay for it. So price going up.
That's my barber saying?
That's your barber. And you say, damn, all right. I mean, you want the cut. And you like, I guess I get it. He's like, hey, man, if you don't want it, I mean, if you broke, then you could say that. Whoa, broke? Yeah, because, you know, I'm having now, so I just figured my customers don't want, then, you know, then they must be broke. Bet. I'm going to get the cut. Fuck it. But fuck this nigga. I'm not going to go back to him, right? You sit in the chair. You getting ready to pay double for your cut, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your barber, he's cutting his hair. You notice he on the phone with a chick, which happens to be his girl. But since you sitting there, and you know, I don't know if y'all have headphones in the barbershop. We didn't. Remember, we used to just sit there listening to everything.
Sitting there listening to every motherfucking thing.
You can hear the whole combo, and she sound like she rushing bruh off. Like, not really talking to him. He like, yo, what you doing? What you doing? And then you see him say, you know what? Hold up. I'm getting ready to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. He put his phone down. He leaves and goes to the bathroom. When he go to the bathroom, you hear the girl say, okay, hurry up and leave. Okay, hurry up and get up and go. All right, hurry up and whatever. And then I'm going to call you. You hear what you hearing?
I'm hearing that from his phone?
You're hearing that from his phone.
Hold on, I thought he went to the bathroom.
He did, but he left his phone. Sorry, I should have said that.
Okay.
So basically, did you hear what I just said?
She's telling me to get up and leave?
She's telling somebody on the phone who you can't see, who obviously bruh didn't know about.
Oh, a nigga.
A nigga to leave, right?
Uh-huh.
And then your barber comes back, and she had hung up, and he like, oh, I don't know what she was doing. What's your next course of action? Mind you, the nigga just said, if you ain't having it, fuck, then whatever. And he charging you an extra $20 for your cut. Do you tell the nigga about the girl, or do you just let it rock?
I have a man of integrity and morals. And I believe in man time standing on business.
Yeah.
So, I also have an ego. If you tell me, oh, you probably can't afford it, that is going to piss me. I will never forget, mind you. Story time for y'all real quick in the middle of my answer. I bought a nice car. I'm just not no rich shit, but I bought a nicer car, and I didn't go and say, yo, let me.
Yeah, he was driving around in a Prius at first, though.
The 4-door over there, Yaris.
He got a nice little Honda.
You know what I'm saying? But I go to the front desk. Dude is sitting there, and I'm like, yo, do you think you can unlock a car out in the lot for me? And he's like, it ain't unlocked. If you go to a CarMax, all of the cars be unlocked. But this car, I transferred up here. And so it wasn't unlocked. But bro was like, it's not unlocked. And I'm like, nah, I need the keys for it because it doesn't.
Why the fuck would I ask for it to be unlocked if it was unlocked?
My thoughts.
Yeah.
Because now you acting like I'm stupid.
Yeah.
Then he's like, oh, well, we don't unlock cars. You can't unlock. I said, I can't really start it up to see, how the infotainment and stuff like that is. Because, I ain't trying to drive off, but I do want to see the menu system. I want to see if something's fucked. I want to see what the oil level is, all that. He like, oh, you can't start the car if you ain't going to buy it, unless you're going to buy it.
You know that it's not my first rodeo?
Do you know this is not my first time at a CarMax, number one?
Yeah.
Number two, you acting like I'm a young broke nigga. I know I'm up this joint with a hoodie and sweats, and I probably look like I'm here to get the Toyota Yaris, but I'm not.
Yeah.
And you don't know how this shit works. So he pissed me off. So just going back to the
barber.
Not even gonna tell you how that story finished, but going back to the barber.
He called me up there and I fought him.
I'm gonna make the call. I'm gonna pay you for the cut. And I'm gonna tip you on top of whatever your new price is, I'm gonna tip you on top of that.
But that's it.
That'll be the last time you ever cut my hair.
But
and
that's the question.
Now I know that your girl's doing some shit on you. When I get up and get my jacket, I'm gonna say, bro, thanks for the cut. But you better go home and check out what you got going on.
That's it right there. Thanks for the cut, bro. But it looks like you got a little something that you left at home.
Yeah. Maybe somebody should be raising the price on you.
Yes, sir. Love that. Honestly, bro, I'm on that same shit. And honestly, since you raised the price, I would have already been sitting there getting my hair cut like this the whole time. Nigga raised the price. I only came in here with 20. I gotta go back to the car. Bet. When I come back, I'm gonna say, here you go, bro. He gonna say, oh, bro, that's 20. I'm gonna say, oh, no, shawty on the phone. Oh, yeah, she said she got me covered. Maybe that was the other dude who was with her. I'll catch you, bro. And then I'm out.
I catch you, bro.
I catch you, bro.
You sound like an old nigga. You
Matter of fact,
had
I
to
won't.
go get cash.
I'm walking out with the tape on right here. I still got the nigga's cape with me.
To have the cape out your door.
That motherfucker raised the price. I'm at the light. I don't have another course of action. I just got one. I said it's been too long since we done course of action.
That is hilarious.
Terrell, do you have a movie suggestion of the week? Oh no! Before we go, do you want to talk about tonight? No. I was gonna talk about the games tonight. Shout out to everybody that's watching women's hoops.
Yeah. I'm getting ready to say.
Okay, yeah.
That's a big deal tonight.
Big deal tonight. Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark. And then we got Juju Watkins going up against Paige Beckers.
Is that all tonight?
All tonight. USC and UConn.
I may open up old FanDuel.
Man, come on. And you know what? I'm glad you said that. I am getting very sick and tired. I'm about to stop, y'all. I'll be posting my plays on Twitter. And I got people saying, oh, yeah, what's your Discord, bro? Oh, what Discord you in? Yo, first off, let me just say this on some vulgar shit. Yo, hop off mine, dog. I'm not on a Discord. Just because this is what I told Terrell. I'm doing my actual research. Actual research that I am sitting and putting time in. Ask A-Train. You think she want to hear this shit? She don't. Terrell don't. I don't got nobody to talk to about this shit for real. I be sitting there studying like shit. And then when I hit, to see you niggas say, yeah, okay, but what's the Discord? Oh, yeah, okay, he got his picks from Discord. That shit really heat me up. I just turned $5 into $200.
I keep telling Terrance that, yes, people are going to think you are in a Discord because you've never been a nigga that is so, oh, my God, I'm knowing about sports. Now you betting on fucking Harrison Barnes to get 4 threes.
But if you watch basketball, you just see Harrison Barnes took off.
But it does feel like, probably to everybody else, oh, he probably just got in Discord. Why you got these motherfuckers shopping cart, you thief?
Terrell, first off, I do that because I'm bringing it back. I'm not stealing nobody's shopping cart. He talking about the hand cart.
Imagine you walk in a nigga house, you just see a Target, the hand basket. How did you even get out with that joint?
I had to walk this shit to my car. When I walk to my car, I put the basket in, and I bring the same basket back.
The hand basket has enough for bags. So you got bags. How are you walking out with those? Those never make it to your car.
I'm going to keep it a stack, y'all. I'm not buying. Do y'all know everywhere you go now they say, how many bags did you use? Absolutely none. I'm not paying for this bullshit bag now. This bag costs nothing to make. I'm going to take my shit in the basket, and then I'm going to bring the basket back the next time I come.
Where are we going? Where?
Really? Really? What the fuck am I have to pay for now? Oh, you want to get in line 1? 25 cents. Next in line.
Self-checkout. If you want me to ring you out, that's what it costs.
You got to put, I'm at the ATM getting quarters.
Soon you're going to be checking out for your groceries. They're going to turn that screen to you. Do you want a tip? When the fuck y'all start doing this?
Who helped me put stuff in my basket? If they want to get mad at me, y'all got a bunch of baskets in here. I don't give a fuck.
Sir. Come right back this way. Yeah, you. We've got them. Y'all remember? Yeah, we got them. Come on.
When I go to my car with my basket, don't nobody see me.
So you're putting just the basket in your car. You're not even unloading.
I put my receipt right on top. I walk right past the cop, put it right in my car.
That's insane.
Don't give a fuck.
The cop don't give a fuck. They playing League of Legends on their phone.
Right.
They just wait. They know ain't shit about to happen. What's up, bro? Yeah. Bathroom is back there. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. He putting in his bets on FanDuel.
All right,
movie suggestion.
Suggestion of the week.
Yeah.
Y'all, my movie suggestion of the week is Mayor of Kingstown. Jeremy Renner. Most of y'all probably seen Mayor of Kingstown. It's a series. It comes on Paramount Plus. I am only on season 1, episode 2. I only watched literally watched the pilot episode, but I've heard so many good things about it that I said, you know what? They got a new season coming back. I'm gonna watch. I already know about bruh and the female inmate that seduced him. She was poking her ass out, looking at him.
Yeah.
And then he ended up smashing. I already know about that. So when I see him in the first episode, I said, I know what it's freaky ass is going to do. But they got a new season coming back, I think June or May. Coming soon. So I said, you know what? Let me get on this and finally watch. It's on Paramount Plus.
Damn, yeah. And believe it or not, my movie suggestion of the week is not going to be available to watch anywhere but Crunchyroll, just because that is where they chose to roll it out. But it's going to be Godzilla -1. I actually have not even seen it yet, y'all. We all going to be watching together this week. I'm going to try to get A-Train to watch it with me, but I saw them standing on stage on Oscar night with them damn Godzillas. And for some reason, I thought that I had already seen the film, but I actually haven't. I had never seen it. I saw the trailer like 2 days ago, and I said, I'm tripping like shit. I've clearly missed a masterpiece. Mm-hmm. And I can't wait to watch it. We grew up on Godzilla movies. Yes, so, like, I'm just excited for the Godzilla aspect. Them last couple Godzillas, the Godzilla vs. King Kong.
I was getting ready to tell Terrance, the new Godzilla, that they just crossed 185 at the box office over the weekend. They had a big Easter weekend because you got Godzilla with a fucking Thanos glove on. He's swinging the top of a building at somebody.
Yeah.
I'm going to see it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I definitely want to see something like that.
But I heard Godzilla -1 is amazing. The special effects, they say, is great. Everybody that I tell I haven't seen it yet be like, bro, you are asleep. Watch it. I think Elijah told me to watch it before. And I got to rewatch Nope.
Nope.
Me and Elijah was talking about it on Twitter. I told Elijah, I trust you. So I'm going to rewatch it. But you see that tweet that was going around that said, let's be honest, this movie was really some bullshit.
Nah, yeah. I honestly don't. I mean,
I see you stayed out of that on purpose, I guess.
Yeah, because my thing is everybody who says that it's great, have y'all ever noticed that they never explain why? They just always slam you for not getting it. Oh, well, if you didn't like it, then you just probably didn't get it. Okay, so what didn't we get? Like, you didn't know that the monkey stood for this, or you didn't know that this stood for that. Explain it. Don't point me to a video that I got to watch for 40 minutes, because if I have to watch a 40-minute video to understand your movie, I won't like it.
Let me ask you this question.
And if I can't rewatch it and catch exactly what it was, then I normally won't like it. So my thing is, I'm not saying Nope was terrible. I just need somebody to send me a good explained video, a good explanation of.
Let me ask you this. Cinema tweets, right? Somebody I fuck with on Twitter. He said,
you better read that whole thing.
No. He said, I think it's enough evidence at this point to confidently claim that Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is Tarantino's best film. I think that's bullshit. Y'all are not going to tell me that movie is better than Inglourious Basterds. Y'all not going to tell me that movie is better than Pulp Fiction. Y'all not going to tell me that movie is better than fucking even both the Kill Bills. Like that movie was good, but to me, That falls lower on my list. I put it right over Hateful Eight, maybe.
I say Once Upon a Time in Hollywood is up there with Inglourious Basterds, bro. It's like Bastards, Pulp, Hollywood. Those three.
What is Reservoir Dogs? Y'all gonna tell me that that's better than Reservoir Dogs?
All three of those are better than his first film. He stole Reservoir Dogs. Come on.
The movie itself was still good.
It was. Now, Pulp Fiction or like there's people who are, I like Jackie Brown. I like.
Yes.
I like Jackie Brown. I like.
Leaving Netflix this, damn, it's gone now.
I watched it 40 times last month, damn near. ORDELLROBBIE. Or Del Roby. Anyway, I definitely think that Hollywood is up there just because this is Tarantino, the culmination of everything that you've watched. It's that. Like, everything, like, you get pieces of Inglourious with, like, a callback to switching history. You get that in Hollywood. You get everything in Hollywood except...
So Brad and...
I wouldn't put it number one, but I would put it up there.
Yeah, because Brad Pitt and Inglourious, 10 times better than what we got from hippie Aldo Rain in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Nah, yeah.
And then Quentin Tarantino went crazy with the feet in the last
in Hollywood,
film.
Yeah.
A lot of it was just like him having fun. You know what I'm saying? Margot Robbie was cool.
Nah, but you only saw it one time, Terrell. You got to go back and rewatch it, bro. That shit was great.
Rewatch it.
Rick Dalton. But yeah, y'all. That's going to be it for episode 195.
195. Big shout out to all of the Aquarius. Ain't it y'all season, I think?
Nah, no bullshit. Shout out to the Aquarius. Enjoy y'all week. Watch women's college hoops. Championship probably coming up.
Yeah, no bullshit, y'all. Stay safe. Pay that rent. Already. Next time.
Why are you running?